Alrighty, everybody. I appreciate you being here again. I'm going to do the living room tour with bees, lemons, and lots of vintage. Y'all already got a little bit of a sneak peek when I showed you some of the blue and white pieces that we got at yard sales and where I put them. But I hope you enjoy seeing it all. Y'all know I always love to decorate this area with the chairs. I love children's chairs. That is a true weakness. And of course that Longaberger basket, the green one, came from a yard sale. And this gooseneck table, that came from a yard sale years and years ago. And there's one of my wonderful old blue and white pictures with the cherries. That one is probably over 100 years old. And y'all saw the little chair with the blue and white pitcher and plate, little dish that we got. That little brass tray also came from a yard sale, as did the vase sitting on it. That's a recent one. And I'll show you again in case you haven't seen the video where I showed you this. And up there, all the red and white transferware stayed in the same place, and I just put a couple of the Longaberger baskets that we've gotten at sales there. Those baskets were, I believe, $1 a piece. Love the silhouettes. And this is one of my favorite vignettes, I think, in the living room, with all these absolutely gorgeous pieces of blue and white and ironstone, and that super pretty picture that is the flow blue. Love that. This blue and white transferware will stay there until I do Halloween. All the little pictures and creamers. The Billy Jacob spring picture is still over the couch. That'll be changed out soon for patriotic. This whole wall is pretty much the same as it was at Easter, with maybe just a little bit different. And I brought a different quilt in here. Love the colors in that. Thought it would go well with the bees. And of course you saw this huge ironstone platter. Such a wonderful piece that we got last week at the flea market. And the antique seed box is still there. I just did a little bit of different styling with it. Some old seed packets. The blue tobacco tins. And my shoe forms that I love having out. And over here, like I said, this all pretty much stayed the same. Now this corner is all different. The wren is still there, as are the silhouettes. But we did do some different things down here. Love the giant ironstone pictures. And I kept the bunny out. And this little plate is one we got recently. Love that, under the cloche. I've moved my pocket watches over here, and I have that cute bead cloth that we got at Joann's a couple years ago. The English ironstone small tureen is there, and I just added some lemons on this vintage tray. And there's the little bee candle cup that our friend Donna got us. Oh, that's been several years. You can see all the beautiful maples out the window. And I do have all my blue cobalt in the window still, the glass. I love that when the light shines on it. This table stayed exactly the same. I put a different quilt right here, a vintage quilt. All of our quilts have come from yard sales. I have a couple that came from estate sales, but they were still reasonable. But all the rest of them have come from yard sales, and a couple came from Goodwill at a very good price. Over here in this corner, still have the bird houses over there with some of the blue and white. I took the bunnies away and added another birdhouse. And my blue and white dishes are still in there. I added the lemon sign, the P. Buckley moss. This is one that has a lot of local sites. I don't know whether you can see the Mill Mountain Star there. It has Mabry Mills. I know it's a glare on it, but it has a lot of local things in the print. The flower and vintage bird books are still there. Now over here, I did change the majority of it. And I did a bee tree, which I'll get closer and show you. This picture is one we've got recently. And I just put some yellow florals in there, and they're on a stack of old books. These cloths also came from Joanne several years ago. One of the old flower frogs. And with the ornaments that I got this year, I finally had enough to make the tree look better. I'll get closer so that you can see all the gorgeous ornaments. One of them our daughter gave me, and one came from a yard sale, and then all the rest of them came from a local primitive shop. I just think they're gorgeous. The Be Kind, the Honeycomb, the Be Happy, and I used a lemon garland. And I put a little basket on there and some other little bee items. I even have some bee pins hanging on there just for fillers. But I think it turned out really pretty. Added some bee items down there and John's shoes. Right here on his stools where he sits and puts his shoes on. So y'all know how it is. It ain't no sense in worrying about it. It's life. The cupboard over here has a lot of lemons and a bee bird house. My stack of firkins right there, and then John's little old antique truck has a pot of lemons and a lantern. And also right there is John's gum machine with the buttons that he put in it, and some of my vintage bowls are underneath. And there's that beautiful towel that came from the primitive shop. I'll show you the whole thing and then I'll open the doors up. There's the beehive birdhouse. The only thing I did different on top was add the lemon and floral garland. The lemon pitcher came from a yard sale last year. The little silver honey pot with the blue inside, that came from a yard sale. The little yellow covered dish, the gravy boat. There's one of the crosses that Joanne's from Curated Homes father made. The butter pat in there is one my friend Janet got me. The lemon plates came from Dollar Tree several years ago. Platter was a yard sale find. The teapot back there in the corner was yard sale find. This lemon bowl was a this year yard sale find. And there's the yellow lemon measuring cups sitting on a stack of blue and white English saucers that were yard sale find. And this lemon bucket was a yard sale find. And it's sitting on another one of those gorgeous doilies that Juanita made us. And I kept my pearls hanging out of the gravy boat. I like the way that looked. I'm opening the cupboard so that I can show you a closer look of what I did up here. Lots of vintage goodies and yard sale treasures on that shelf. And my blue and white Delft cow creamer. Lots of ironstone and another one of those Dollar Tree plates. Have that beautiful blue and yellow lace edge hanky that we got at a sale. I believe that was last year. More of the pearls still there. Over here, the cream crocks, ironstone, another honey pot, the English transferware dishes, the Avon blue pitcher or creamer which came from a yard sale, another one of the lemon plates, and more ironstone and cobalt. I'm really enjoying all this, and it's not going to be long. It's been up for a long time, and it's not going to be long until it's time to decorate with all my patriotic items. And that lamp stayed there. That is patriotic. This all stayed the same, that wonderful old spice drawers. The architectural piece over the door. The Pauline Campanella that came from a yard sale this year, I believe. It was this year. No, it might have been last fall. I can't remember. I added the bee sign there, but nothing else changed down there. Okay, this is all of the living room tour. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will have a wonderful rest of the day. I'm going to do the bathroom with the bees very shortly. So love and blessings to y'all from me and John and baby boy. We'll see you again soon. Till the next time, bye-bye.